Welcome to VerCom Systems training for the Yealink 27G handset. We're going to quickly go over how to use the handset and all of the buttons that are on there for you. The first thing we're going to look at is your numeric keypad. It's going to look just like any other numeric keypad you've ever used before, but the one thing you should notice is that the pound key also has the word send on it. The reason for that is this phone works a lot like your cell phone. When you're done dialing an extension or a phone number, you're going to want to utilize that send button to send the call out. So for example, if I wanted to call the extension 2007, I'll dial 2007 and hit the send button. If I wanted to dial an outside line, I'll dial my number and hit the send key to send that call out. Now, if you don't hit that send button, it will eventually send the call, but it will take a few minutes to realize that you're done dialing. So if I dial a 5-digit extension, it's going to wait to see if I'm done and then eventually send the call out. Please get into the habit of using that send button. It'll speed it up and make things much easier for you. Next to that, you're going to have your directional keypad. This is going to help you navigate through the phone's menu. If you're in the menu, you can use the down button to go down, up to go up, right and left will be utilized in other menus. Press the OK button to select, or the X button to go back one screen. Down below that is your volume rocker. This is going to adjust all of your volumes. If you press it while the handset's on the cradle, it will adjust your ringer volume. If you press it while the handset is up, it'll adjust your handset volume. And if you press it while your speakerphone is active, it will adjust your speakerphone volume. Wherever you leave that volume, it will save, and changing one will not affect another. All of the volumes are independent from each other. Over here on the right hand side, you'll see a bunch of hard keys. We call them hard keys because they have set labels of what they perform, what task they perform. The first one on the bottom left is your RD button. That stands for redial. If you press that, it's going to pull up your last 100 placed phone calls, listed from most recent to least recent. You can navigate through that with your navigation keys, select OK for more information, or use the send key to send a call out. If you want to do a traditional redial and redial the last number you just dialed, all you need to do is press that button twice. Next to that is your speakerphone button. If you press that, it will activate your speakerphone. If you want to move from your speakerphone to your handset, all you need to do is pick your handset off the cradle. And if you're on your handset and want to switch to speakerphone, all you need to do is press that speakerphone button and hang up your handset. To hang up the speakerphone, you can either press the cancel button up here or the speakerphone button again to hang up. Up above that, there's a button that says mute. If you press that button while you're on a call, you will see a microphone at the top that has a little line through it. That means that your microphone has been muted, and anything you say, the person on the other end of the call won't hear. Next to that's your transfer key, and above that's your conference key. I will cover transfer and conferencing here in just a moment. Next to your conference key is your hold key. If you are on a call and you want to place the call on hold, you can press that hold button. It will place them on hold and they will listen to your on hold music, whatever's been saved on the system. And you will be given the option up here to resume that call whenever you want to come back to it. Up above your conference key is a button that says message. As you can see, this phone has a green light on the message button. That means that there is an active voicemail. It also has a voicemail notification light up here and a voicemail logo up at the top of the screen notifying you have a voicemail. This button is used to get to your voicemail. If you have not already set up your voicemail box or need a little more information on that, I'll link a video at the top of the description so that you can watch our video on voicemail setup and use. Next to your message button is your headset button. If you press that, it'll also light up green. That means that all of your audio is going to and from your headset. If you're not using a headset, all you'll need to do is press that button again, and it will send the calls back through your traditional handset or speakerphone. Down here at the bottom of the screen, you'll notice you have 4 keys. They also have the digital labels up above that tells you what they are. We call these soft keys because these keys will change identity depending on what you are doing with the phone or where you are within the phone's menu. On the home screen, your default options will be history, directory, D&D, and menu. If you press the history button, it'll give you all of your last 100 placed, missed, and received phone calls. You can navigate through those with your navigation keys, up and down to go further back, right and left to change from all calls to place calls to missed calls. Next to that is your directory button that will allow you to go into your personal directory on the phone and any names and numbers that have been saved in there. Next to that will be your Do Not Disturb button. If you press that, there will be a logo up here at the top that says D&D, that stands for Do Not Disturb. Press it once to activate your Do Not Disturb and send all calls to voicemail. When you're ready to start receiving calls again, all you need to do is press that button again to deactivate your D&D. Next to that, your menu button. There are a few things that you can change within the basic settings of the menu. Other than that, everything will be taken care of via your system administration or VerCom Systems. Next, we're going to cover transferring and conferencing phone calls. If you wanted to do a transfer, there are two different ways that you can do that. The first way is direct transfer, or also called a blind transfer. In this case, you'll be transferring a call without notifying the other party that that call is coming to them. The way that we're going to do that is if you're on a phone call, what you'll do is hit the transfer key down here at the bottom right, and then you're going to dial the extension of the person you want to transfer that call to, and press the transfer button again immediately. The other option for you is an attended transfer. An attended transfer allows you to notify the party that the incoming call is coming before you transfer it over to them. To do that, once again, you'll be on a phone call. You'll press the transfer key, dial the extension of the person you want to transfer to, and then hit the send button.
Dakota with VerCom.
Hi Dakota, I have Chris on the other line. Would you like to take the call?
Yes, please.
I'll send him right over. All you'll need to do then is press the transfer button again, and it'll send that call over. The next thing that we'll cover is conferencing. Conferencing is the same as a transfer, except it is a three-way conference that allows you to remain on the line with the two parties. The way that you'll do that is if you're on a phone call, you'll press your conference button just as like you were with the transfer button, and then dial the person you want to join that call. And you can press the pound key if you'd like.
This is Dakota.
Hey Dakota, I've got Chris on the line. I'm going to join us into a conference.
Alrighty.
Then you'll press that conference button again, and you'll now be on a conference call with all three parties. The last thing that we'll cover is transferring directly to voicemail. If you would like to transfer a call to someone's voicemail box without ringing their handset first, all you'll need to do is put a star in front of their extension number. So if you're on a call, you'll press the transfer key, star, the extension of the person you wish to transfer to, and then hit transfer again, and that call will be placed directly into their voicemail box. The last thing we'll cover here are your DSS keys. These are programmable keys that are going to be administered either by your system's admin or by VerCom Systems. We will get these set up the way that you like, and there will be 3 pages of buttons available to you. If you have any questions or concerns about your programmable keys, please contact your system administrator or contact VerCom Systems to get those changed in the way that you'd like. Thank you for joining us for the Yealink SIP-T27G training from VerCom Systems. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always visit our website at www.vercomsystems.com or call us at 937-847-2550, option 2 for support. Thank you.